Aloha mai kako. Kehau from the junior class wrote a great song called Let It Shine. It's an awesome song, but we want to share with you right now some behind the scenes footage and some in-depth mana'o as to what the song really means. I hope you enjoy it.
How we feeling?
BTS guys. Kehau is awesome. They're awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Everyone's awesome. Awesome.
What's up, man? How we feeling? How you doing?
Sorry. Because yeah, you're singing. Yeah. So, yeah. Let it shine. Let it shine. And then let's and then we jump back in.
Okay, let's try. Here we go.
Let It Shine, I wrote in for the fall of Q1 because I wanted to explain and encourage my brothers and sisters to stand out in a world that wants us all to look and talk and act the same. So I was just reflecting about, because we just got back into going to school, and then I was put right back in that position of just like constant rush and stress and all at once. And I just was having a grounding time with God one morning, and I was praying to Him. It was right before a chapel. We were doing a chapel that morning, and I was asking God to help me to remember why I do these chapels and why I sing and why I show up. And that's because I was put in a place, in a position to let God be shown through me, and that other people in my grade and upperclassmen can see God in me. So Let It Shine, I wrote it in my room, and I was just reflecting about not being overtaken by the stress. And then I wrote verse 1, and then all the words just fell into place. And I brought it to Uncle Rod with a chorus and verse 1. And he introduced a more reggae upbeat vibe. It was originally like a ballad. It was kind of like a self-pity song. But then we added like the drums and the bass, and it sounded really cool. So then I wanted the second verse to be more playful than verse 1 was. And then the bridge, that's when it picks up a lot too. And that's why I wanted the bridge to have some of our old references, like No Longer Bound. We have that, and we recorded that. And that was an upbeat song too. So I wanted to introduce more familiar terms. The first, we opened up with "The world is changing, but it ain't changing me." This line I wrote because it's a reminder to myself, even with a changing world and even with friends and pressure to act or just to be someone that I know I'm not, that it's okay, because that's my loyalty to God, that's my walk with God. And even if I look at my other brothers and sisters and they're doing something that's their thing, but I'm gonna choose for myself to not be that way. And also there's the line in the chorus, daily surrender, I choose to be chosen. Daily surrender I wrote because that was something that I was working on at the time in my devotionals, coming back to God every day, because it's a cycle. It's like a get up and then fall back down, and then get up and fall back down. So that's a daily thing. Once you receive God, it's not skies blue for the rest of your life. It's a struggle, but it's rewarding too. So I wanted to portray that. And then choose to be chosen. It's just understanding that you were put for a purpose, and don't dim that down for anything or anybody. Like that's a honor, like that's a privilege, and just to embrace that.
What is it that you want them to get out of the song when they hear it?
I want them to be encouraged. I want this to be a song that people can dissect the lyrics and take it and apply it to their spiritual walk personally in any way they want. Like, this is a song for the people along with myself. This is a song of reflection and hopefully an uplifting song.
Let it shine.
Let it shine. Thank you.
Okay, so everybody ready? Yeah, how are you ready?